Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you joined me here before. I'm here today with a sort of unboxing of a sort of mystery box. So Diamond Art Club recently released another mystery box. It was a Halloween mystery box. It was going to contain 2 never seen before Halloween kits and then 2 other kits from their existing range of diamond paintings. Those were the kind of parameters that you knew you were buying based on. And it cost, I think in the UK it was £160, so it worked out about £40 per kit, which is a lot cheaper than their kits usually are. So I am a bit of a sucker for mystery boxes. I think I've done them all apart from the ones that were overstock, some of which were US specific anyway. So yeah, I figured I would buy it, even though I have enough Halloween kits. I didn't really need more Halloween kits, but I wanted to join in and see what there was, because I've had some really special kits in my previous mystery boxes, and I didn't want to miss out. So I placed my order, waited for it to be shipped, and waited, and mine wasn't seeming to come, and I was watching people get them and post what they'd got in the various Facebook groups. And then by the time it got to the point where mine shipped, as one of the latest ones to ship, I could see that there was a pattern to what people were receiving in this sort of later stage. And the kits that they were receiving, there were 2 that I knew that if I were to receive those kits, they would not be ones I would keep. They wouldn't be ones that I would have in my stash, because they just were not, for various reasons, my cup of tea. And yeah, so the box arrived, and because of that I took a peek and I saw that yes, I did in fact have those kits. Nothing wrong with those kits, they are just not for me. So rather than open them and devalue them, I immediately took them onto a destash group and did some swaps, because there were a couple of kits that I'd seen other people receiving in their Halloween mystery boxes that I thought I would like to have. So basically what I'm going to unbox for you today is my cheats mystery box. This is my mystery box post swapping of Halloween kits. I did PayPal back trades and managed to get the 2 kits that I wanted, and then made 2 other people happy with the kits that I wasn't so keen on. So yeah, if you don't know what I mean by a PayPal back trade, if you are doing a trade of diamond paintings or anything really, it is a good idea to do it backed by PayPal. And what that means is you agree an amount between you, the 2 people who are trading, that you're going to exchange via PayPal goods and services. So for instance, you might agree £40 in this case, because that's a quarter of the mystery box, and you both send each other £40 PayPal goods and services. So you do lose a small amount in fees, but it's really not very much. The point of this is that if one of you were a scammer and intended to receive the other person's kit and not send theirs on, the PayPal goods and services part means that you are covered to at least get a refund, even if you're out a kit. And in practice, both parties being willing to do that is a sign of good faith that, you know, they really do mean for the trade to go through. So yeah, that's what I did. I managed to complete both trades, and now I'm going to unbox my mystery box for you. And we're all just going to pretend that this is the original box I received. The other 2 kits that I received are still in here. So yeah, I'll take a look at those with you today. To be honest, I looked at them when it arrived and I haven't looked at them since, because I knew what my little plan was. So yeah, I'll have a look at those with you today. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to lug this big beastie box onto the floor, and then I will come back to you with the first kit that I will pull out of my mystery box. My sort of mystery box. Okay, so the first of my never before seen kits that came from my sort of mystery box post trading is Trick or Treat with Cat by Randall Spangler. I really enjoy Randall Spangler kits. I have quite a few of them. I particularly like the ones with cats because I'm a huge cat lover. So as soon as I saw this one, I really hoped it would be in my mystery box. And when it wasn't, I was happy to find someone that was able to swap with me. So yeah, it's big. It is a lot bigger than I would expect for the artwork. It's 70 by 79 centimetres, which, yeah, I would have expected it to be smaller. I guess it's because of the detail maybe in the bag of sweets. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see, it has 60 colours, including 3 Aurora Borealis drills and 3 fairy dust diamonds, and it's 88,890 diamonds. So yeah, pretty big. Let's take a look at this one. By the way, in the interest of just efficiency, I'm not going to look through things like toolkits in these boxes, because I think a lot of us have seen it before. I do that on single unboxings, but they're not so new now. And I'm also not going to do much in the way of going through drills. I'll just show you the colour packs, but we're going to take a nice look at the canvases together. So, that one is tough to come out. So I will take a look in here though, so I can see the colours, because I always find just looking over the symbols gives me a really good overview of the colours. And there's the artwork as well. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so sweet. I never realised the draglings were so small. Or maybe this cat's a giant, who knows. But yeah, some really nice pretty colours in there. Obviously the greens for the draglings. There's lots of oranges for all the pumpkins and the autumny tones. But some nice bright colours to work with as well. Gorgeous. So this one has got the ABs up here because they've changed the system of doing it, and this is obviously slightly older. So I've got a yellow, green and a blue AB, and then I've got an orange, green and white fairy dust. I'll see if I can spot any of them through the side. Now, will these have treasure quest cards? Yes, it does. I wasn't sure if it was a little older. Here is my treasure quest card. It is a bronze card, as most of the cards I've received are. So treasure quest cards, you have bronze, silver, gold or black, going up in increasing order of rarity. And you can collect a certain number of each to claim rewards like gift vouchers or even a custom kit. I think I'm going to be a very long time collecting enough, because I have only ever received bronze or silver, but I'm not complaining because I also just love having the cards. I've got a little folder to put them in where I'm storing them all. Very sweet. Okay. Still really awed about how big this one is. I hope no one feels I'm doing this wrong. Well, some people I'm sure will feel I'm doing this wrong by showing you the kind of post-swaps mystery box. I just thought, because I knew there was no chance that I was going to want to keep those kits long term, again, not throwing any shade on them, they just weren't for me. I just thought, what's the point in opening them when someone else who wants them can have them absolutely brand spanking new. So I did what I did, and I'm happy with the result. Look at those gorgeous colours though. I love it. That is a beautiful colour palette. Look at all these gorgeous bright blues. I can see an AB there, which is like a yellowy orange colour. And a blue AB and a green AB. Not sure I can spot any fairy dust. Oh, there's the white one. And actually there's the green one. And I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, that's most of the special drills, found pretty easily. So yeah, lovely, beautiful bright colour scheme. One of the many things I enjoy about Randall Spangler artwork is the lovely bright colours you tend to get. Okay, well, let's look over my unexpectedly big and beastie painting. Just rolling it back on itself to flatten it out for you and for me. It will help me more than it will help you initially. Right, stop waffling, cat. Here is Trick or Treat with Cat, and it is ginormous. I mean, I've got bigger paintings. It's just a surprise that a picture like this became such a big diamond painting, but what do I know? I've never tried to render anything. I have to assume it's because of the details down here and that kind of thing. But yeah, there's details that obviously I haven't picked up when looking at the image and finding it more simple. Now let's show you the top. There it is. And I will pan over it in a moment anyway. But yeah, it's really, really fun. I love that one of the draglings has got a little wizard's hat on. As usual, when I unbox a draglings painting, I have forgotten which is which and what they're called, so I'm hoping that once again someone will rescue me in the comments, because all I remember is that you can tell by the number of bobbles on their tails which one is which. But yes, the draglings come from their land Omlandia to steal sweet things. They're very drawn to sweet things in the real world. So yeah, it's trick or treating and there's a whole bag of sweets or candy, as I guess Randall Spangler would call it, because I'm pretty sure he's American. And this amazing carved pumpkin, which has just got so much going on in it. I love that. And the cat looks a bit nonplussed, doesn't he? Now the cat has got a lot of detail and texture in his fur. So that's something that's come from it being a bigger size, I guess, that I wouldn't otherwise have had. But yeah, he looks beautiful. And the detail in the leaves as well. It's a really pretty one. Now, out of interest, it doesn't matter anyway, but have those bled? No. Okay, so the perforated lines on this kit have not bled onto the kit, as some of them did in the initial runs. But it wouldn't matter anyway because it's a square kit, so the drills would cover up any pink lines that did go through. But yeah, absolutely stinking adorable. I wonder where all those special drills go. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 are the symbols for the ABs. I'm guessing, yeah, there's quite a lot of the green one in the draglings, as there often is. And the orangey yellow one is all through the pumpkin. And the blue one, 3 is, well, there's a little bit there in the sweets and a little bit up here, but is that it? Do you know, that might be it. I don't see any up in this sky section. Well, that's a lie. I see a few little dots of it, but not very much. And then the fairy dust drills, yeah, loads and loads of the orangey yellow one through the pumpkin again, and then loads of the green one through the draglings, and the white one is the glowy bits of the pumpkin where the light's shining out through it, and then also it's outlining sweets, which makes sense, doesn't it, because it's probably got like foil wrappers and that kind of thing. So yeah, absolutely lovely. I'm very pleased with this one. So I'm going to pan over this so that you can see it all a bit more up close, and then I will come back to you with the next kit. Okay, next up, and this one might surprise you because I've never had anything by this artist before, but I have often admired them and thought, well, it's not my usual style, but I am somehow drawn to it. So when one came up in the mystery box, I did hope to get it, and that is Halloween Bedroom by Mrs. Butterdee, or Mrs. Buttered, I don't know. Any real fans of her in the comments want to let me know, then that would be great. Yeah, and I just thought this looked really fun. So one of the things that's put me off working on these before is they're very, very pink, and I tend to like a bit more variety in colours. This one's got lots of pink, but it's also got quite a few other colours going on as well. So I thought that this would be quite a good one to start me off with this artist. It's 65 by 91.8 centimetres, so again it's quite a big kit. And let's see, it's got 53 colours, 1 Aurora Borealis, 1 iridescent diamond, and 3 fairy dust diamonds. Interesting. And 96,309 drills. So let's take a look at this one. Another square kit, which, as you know, is my preference. So let's see. I think this might be one that has a decent amount of colour blocking. So kits that will work up quicker are always tempting to me these days as well. Now I have less time to diamond paint. I cannot get this one out. It's finally got it just about moving. Something is wedged. I'm going to take that toolkit out in case that's causing it, but I don't think it is just that. Oh my goodness. How am I going to get this out? Oh, I'm almost breaking the box trying to pull it out. I dropped this on the floor. I can only assume that the drills are an interesting shape. Sorry if I keep knocking the tripod as well. Whew, I'm winning the fight. I'm winning the battle. There we are. Well, I think that was rather smooth, don't you? So, is there a treasure quest card? Yes, there is. Is it bronze or silver? It is bronze. They did say that these were the most common ones, so makes sense. I do hope I get some gold or black ones at some stage though, where I'm going to have loads and loads of trading cards and not enough in any combination to actually claim anything. But yeah, bit of a first world problem there. So inside here, let's take a look at the colours. There is the artwork. And what have I got? Obviously lots of pink and peachy shades. And some sort of deep reds, and then lots of kind of earthy tones, I would say. And AB, so just to be confusing, this one is switched, so the AB is down here, which looks to be a greenish colour. And then I think that's going to be a gold crystal drill. The L is the code for their iridescent drills, and what Diamond Art Club calls iridescent drills are what most people call crystal drills. And then I've got an orange fairy dust, a yellow fairy dust, and a white fairy dust. Really pretty colours though. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. You probably can't because he's not very close to the camera. But if you can hear a weird scraping noise, that would be Harry, who is sitting in a cardboard box grooming himself. But he keeps missing himself and just getting the box. So he's basically sitting there licking cardboard. As you do. You do what works for you, Harry. Okay, I'm slightly nervous because given how tight that was, I don't know how I'm going to get it back in again. But actually, it doesn't feel like it should have been a problem, so I don't know what was going on there. All right. Okay. So, colour palette, just what you would expect with the artwork, and actually that is really invitingly pretty. I like pink, I like lots of pinks. I didn't want a painting that was, you know, basically all pink, and I don't think that's what I've got with this. Lots of those tones, but some other colours popping through as well. Some purples. Oh, there's a lovely big bag of those fairy dust drills, and there are my green ABs. There are the crystal drills. Like I said, some nice gold iridescent / crystal drills. Some white fairy dust drills. And I think that is all I can see peering through the side. I'm definitely not opening this bad boy up because I would never get it back in. Right. It's generous how many of the kits that they included in the mystery box were very large ones, because obviously those do retail for more. So of course not everyone gets the same value of mystery box, because you could get smaller ones. But I think for most people the value is really in the artwork at this point, if you're willing to take a punt on a mystery box. Which I absolutely would do again, even though this one didn't work out that well for me initially, because I love the thrill of it, and actually it's ended up fine. And I kind of thought that's the case. I think for me, if you have the funds to buy one, they're relatively low risk, because even if you hate everything that's in it, you're always going to be able to find someone to destash to, particularly if you're just honouring the prices of the mystery kit, of the mystery box. So yeah, I would do it again. I just really enjoyed them. I think because the first one I got had some of my favourite paintings ever. I couldn't bear to miss out. Okay. Wowzer, this is huge. Are all the Mrs. Buttered kits this big? I always thought they were quite sort of small to medium kits. Right, I'm just doing this to flatten it a little bit. And do the same at the top, and then I will show you more of it. So again, this perforated cover has the pink lines, but they are not on the canvas. And again, it's a square kit, so not particularly important anyway. There. Okay, so here is the bottom part. There's her legs, lots of blocking. I think this is one, sorry, I haven't flattened that very well. This looks to me similar to the solar system one that I did recently in terms of the colour blocking amount. So it's not like there's huge blocks of colour blocking. There's just not many sections of confetti where you'd have to change your drills all the time. There's lots of small blocks of colour, and those tend to work up quite quickly without getting boring. It's actually a really nice balance. So that's the bottom, and then let me show you the top half. Here she is. I think as well, if I'm going to do a people painting, which this very much is, because obviously she's the main part, I like all the other bits around her. Lots of little pictures within a picture where you can get that sense of completion because you've done painted a thing that is part of the overall picture. There's a very mysterious, magical looking mirror there, isn't there? But I don't know, am I just missing it? Is there much actual Halloween stuff in it? Yeah, there's like a witch's hat behind her, which I've now hidden from you. There's a magical mirror type thing. There's a spider. Is that like a little zombie or a voodoo doll or something? And there's a little pumpkin and pumpkin sister. Yeah, actually lots of little bits and bobs of Halloweenness to it, which is fun. I like seasonal paintings that I don't feel like I can only do in that season. And yeah, I could work on this at any point because the Halloween details are sort of incidental to it. I do think I'll end up like finding the colour palette a little bit samey as I go through it, but there's always some kits like that, and the way I tackle that is just to have other whips on the go and change out between them. So again, that doesn't particularly put me off or make me worried about doing this. I think it'll be fun and different to what I usually do, which now and again it's nice to do something that's completely out of my usual comfort zone. So let me pan over this so you can see it all more up close again, and then I will come back to you with my remaining 2 kits from the mystery box. realised I forgot to check out the special drill placement, so I've come back to do that. Also, apologies that I'm pretty sure when I was panning over there, mostly you could just see shadow from my camera. Once again, the lighting is atrocious. I need to figure out some better lighting. I'm struggling a little bit with that because everything I try just doesn't work quite right for the space I'm in. But yeah, apologies for that. Hopefully you could still see it all right. So the main thing I'm curious about is the iridescent drill, because that's one you don't see that often. Like, most kits have ABs and or fairy dust drills, much as I love them. But yeah, not so much the others. So the iridescent drill is this symbol here. And it's kind of actually everywhere from the looks of things, because I see it all through her chair for the accents and up through the back of her chair as well. A little bit on this guy. And then, oh, I thought I saw it in her hair, but I didn't actually. A little bit in her earring. Oh, so it's not so many places after all. It's actually mainly just the chair that has that one. And what about the other ones? The AB. The AB is down here, and then also over here, so in the plant life type sections. And then there is a cross on an orange background for a fairy dust drill, and that is through the pumpkins here. Any others? There's another pumpkin, wasn't there? Oh, it's up in the curtain as well. And then a little tree type symbol for the yellow fairy dust, which is here. And a little bit through here. And in the candle, oh, that's good. It's always good when there's a candle and there's glowy symbols in it. And also that, what is that in the corner of the mirror? Oh, I think it's some notes she's got pinned up. Okay, cool. And then the white is through her boots and the spider's eyes and her bangle type thing. So yeah, not tons of any of those, I don't think, apart from maybe the orange fairy dust. There's quite a bit of that one up in the curtain. But yeah, nice to see those sprinkled through there. Okay, now I really am going to come back with the last two kits from the mystery box. Okay, so my two other kits, which I'm not sure if they were labelled fan favourites this time or if they were just, you know, random out of everything. So I got Stargazing by Madi Arts, I'm not sure. Please let me know if you know. And I got A Special Night by Genovia Art. Both of these are new artists to me. I do not have anything like either of these kits in my selection, in my stash. And both are, well, maybe not so much this one, but this one is definitely a little Halloweeny in itself. This one looks to be a bit older because it's in the old style of packaging. This one must have come out in around June when they first released the new packaging, and it was giant sized. So I think I'm going to take a look at this one. I would say this artwork isn't a style I'm immediately drawn to, but I'm going to take a look and find out if my opinion changes when I look at it. And again, that's just very much a personal preference thing. I know that this artist has some beautiful pieces. They're just not ones that I have ever personally thought about buying. And that's fine. We all like different things, right? Some people can't stand landscapes. I love them. You know how it is. So this is the old style toolkit, which everyone has seen a million times. But let's find out for old time's sake what cover minder I got. A dolphin. I have a lot of these. And some nice washi tape. I've got the small sticker, which if I decide to keep this, I will put on the side of the box. And let's see. Okay. It feels quite nostalgic actually. I think everything I've bought since they brought out the new style toolkits and boxes and everything has been in the new style. I haven't had any throwbacks. So yeah, it's been a while. So 57 colours, and it looks like 4 are ABs and 1 is a fairy dust. Yeah, she's pretty. I love all the candles. It really is very Halloweeny, this one. It's got a pumpkin and it's a witch. What more do you want for it to be Halloweeny? I would imagine the special night in question is Halloween. And I don't remember reading anything that the other 2 kits needed to be Halloween related. In fact, I know I've seen people unbox things where they've had like Marvel kits and that kind of thing. So I guess it's kind of random that I got a Halloweeny kit as one of the existing kits as well. But I like that, you know, staying on theme. Here are the colours, which are actually really pretty. There's some super pretty colours in here. That fairy dust drill is gorgeous. And that lovely purple AB as well. And then there's an AB there and an AB there. An AB there. Were there more than 4? No, I said 4, right? And that was 4 ABs. Okay, this one. Does it even have perforations? No, this one must be quite old then. It doesn't even have perforated cover. I don't even remember seeing this one before. I probably will have done whenever it came out. I guess because the artist just isn't on my radar. I didn't remember it, which feels kind of mean. Okay. Whoop. Here she is. Oh, she is very pretty actually. It's a nice painting. I love her hair. Look at that. Flowing hair. That is really pretty. And the fun clash, if you like, between the red hair and the purple outfit. Is that a little... Oh, has she got another one up there, like a little doll or something? And there's candles floating everywhere. Are those candles on her hat? There's a candle in a spider web by her hat. Okay. Very candly. That one seems to have 2 wicks. Yeah. The render of the stonework as well looks really cool because you get the gradated colouring coming through there. And the spider webs are done in, what's the word I'm looking for? An AB drill. So the candles, is it just, yeah, the candles have white ABs, and you've got the cobwebs have got ABs, and then a lot down here where there's all this sort of smoky stuff. There's quite a lot of confetti in there. I think that beautiful fairy dust drill goes all through her dress and hat as well, because I see the symbol for that there. And do we have any? Yeah, there's some ABs in her hair in the orange sections, and the other AB, the purple, that is also through her hat and dress. So there she is. I'll have to have a think about this one. It definitely isn't my usual style, and I don't know. I like it more than I maybe thought, but I'm not sure if this is one I will keep or not. I will have a think. Let me know if you got this one in your box, or if you have this in your collection, and what you think of it. It's pretty. I can't decide yet if it is for me. Okay, moving on. And last up is this one, Stargazing. So I was going to unbox all of these and take a look at them with you. On reflection, I think I am going to leave this one in the packaging. It's a lovely piece, but it's very much not my style, and I don't find myself being drawn to it as a kind of, you know, let's try one that's different. It's a medium painting. It's not the quickest. It's round drills, which at the moment I'm only really getting round roll paintings if I absolutely love the artwork, because I do have a strong preference for working with squares. I also saw on the side here there's 35 colours, and again, kids that don't have tons and tons of colours I can find a bit samey. So I think the best thing for me to do with this one is to leave it like this so that someone else can come to it with it pristine and new, and you know, have fun with unboxing it for themselves. I hope that doesn't disappoint anyone watching. I mean, if you watch my channel in general, there's, you know, a chance that we have some similar tastes, so maybe this wouldn't be your cup of tea either. And I don't want to be disparaging about the artwork or about anyone who likes this kind of art. It's just not for me, and I think it's enough not for me that it's worth preserving the kit as it is rather than opening it up. Looks very blocky as well, and blocking in rounds is my nemesis because I can't multi-place very many rounds very easily. So yeah, I know that I would find that a little frustrating, and that's something that I only want to work at if it's to do a piece that I'm really going to love. So here is my sort of mystery box post-cheating. I don't know whether to call this one a success or not really. I guess it still is, because I've ended up with two kits that I do really like post swapping, which, as I said, you know, I felt quite confident that even if I got kits that I didn't want, that there would be people out there who really wanted those kits, and that I would be able to do some swapping, or worst case scenario, just destash them and get my money back. I'm going to hang on to this one and see what I think. I'm on the fence about it. There's some things that I really like about it. There's others that I just think, out of all the kits that you have in your stash, Cat, are you ever going to think, yes, I want to reach for this one next? So we shall see. I will ponder on this one. And this one, as I've said, I am going to destash as is. So someone else can have all the fun of opening it from scratch, rather than me doing that knowing full well I'm really not going to keep that one. So yeah, it's been a success. Not my most successful mystery box ever, but I'm happy with the result because I am happy to have these two kits. Let me know if you bought the mystery box and if you got kits that you enjoyed, or if you've done similar to me. I think the never before seen kits that went into the mystery box were so diverse in style that I think it's inevitable. A lot of people won't have been thrilled, but may have wanted other kits that they saw. And I think swaps have been really busy for this mystery box, which is fun. You know, that makes sense. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then please consider doing that too if you like what I've done here. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.